just appearing and one-shotting you with a Blade of the Ruined King. Don't really want to be dealing with that, so Cleanse definitely the better option here, I feel. Agree with Crown. And I think you have to take TP in this matchup, particularly early. Otherwise, Victor is going to be a super bully, and here comes Ambition.
Oh yeah, Untara already going to get stunned up there by the Equilibrium. Strike has to flash, but to no avail, he's not getting out of there alive. Ambition comes up with the first blood.
This is a bounce back. It was picked up by Cuve after they reassigned their lanes, and then
Well, here's a proactive play here from the side of CJ. Gets bubble in off the backside of that gold card, and Kramer will be able to come with the kill, so nicely.
That just boots.
Yep, well, here he comes. Cuve goes in, gets the stun yet again. Untara down to half HP. The true damage coming through. One more auto tackle to it. Oh, Ambition is going to die for it.
Nice play.
Yeah, nice play by Untara to pick up a kill.
I was a little bit worried because as soon as Cuve, and here comes the ambush, they're going to try and get Cuve.
See, he still has that ultimate, throwing it out. We'll get the stun in onto Kramer. Wants to actually just duel this out. Dashes forward, dashes back. Spear's coming in.
Oh
he might have been off more than he can chew. The bubble comes through. That's going to save Kramer's life. Cuve does go down, but he almost came out with a kill in a 1v3.
Yeah, bold. Now he knew he didn't have flash, so he kind of had to go all in right there. There wasn't gold. And he also takes more gold or more CS after 15 minutes than any other player.
Oh, wow. Look at this Ambition, though. Going to go aggressive onto Haru. He's trying to jump out of here, but one more hit will do it. There it is. They have to use a Chaos Storm to get the pop, but
into a hole. They're still dead even here, and they're kind of where they want to be. This is the mid game. This is their time to shine.
Oh boy, Haru going in deep, though. Will get popped up by Ambition. The bubble connects. So this might come through, but Italy will be slow. Now they just go straight on to Mad Life. The Chaos Storm coming through. Heal comes out to try to keep him alive, but Mad Life, there's just nowhere to go. He's going to go down. Cuve finds the kill, and Haru, deep in the no man's land, jumps over the wall, but it's just a matter of time before they find him. Ruler on the run. Nice spell shield, and he's going to be able to take that down with relative ease. Just threw a razor blade through a cat's face, basically. And wow, oh, well, okay. We'll just come out of that replay straight back into the action. BDD going to find a kill on a Wraith who was just...
So this is actually very interesting. Oh, we'll talk about it in a minute.
Yeah, Ruler going to go ahead, pop on the hunt. Already taking a ton of damage, but they jump straight onto Kramer, and they blow him up. Ambition comes away with the kill, but Ruler gets taken out as BDD arrives with the Destiny. Kills exchanged on both sides, but it's going to be Wraith falling next under the pressure of Haru. Cuve trying to get out of there. A very nice blade surge into Flash. Crown arrives. Chaos Storm comes down, but he's taking so much damage. The gravity field not going to be enough to save his life, and Haru comes up with a double. Cuve almost getting hit by that javelin, is able to escape back underneath this tower, but it looks like that thing is going to be going down with this next wave crashing.
Last reaction there from BDD and Untara to the pick that they tried to get onto Kramer in the mid lane, and oh boy,
Ambition getting locked up by the gold card. Cuve still there as well. It's popped up, and he is going to go down after taking out the Nidalee. Actually, it's a double kill coming in now for the Aurelia, but he gets finished off by BDD. Gold card lands on a Wraith. Good amount of damage comes through the boomerang blade.
Samsung should not care. Okay, I can't talk this game.
Yeah, you just cannot tell us any of the things that you want to say. Kramer, nice flash forward, finishes off Ruler
and
with
Cuve.
BD. They already started up the Baron on the other side by Kramer and Untara, but then Duo go ahead and back off. That's going to be the Destiny coming through. Crown just trying to get the kill onto Kramer. Will be able to do so, but pays for it with his own life as Haru takes him down. Ambition on the run. Blue card gets drawn by BDD. That's a little bit of a mistake, but
and look at this.
Yeah, Cuve splitting in the bot side. Samsung just going to try to keep him busy. Wraith gets hit by the gold card. Spear comes through. He's going to get popped. Haru finds the kill, and now Ruler on the run is going to go down. BDD finds it, so Cuve will be able to split and potentially get that turret. No, he's just going to go ahead and hightail it off. Needs to try to...
HP Ambition is doing what he can. Yes. Cuve is going to try and make a play right here, but it's going to be 2 versus 4 plus the Baron.
Yeah, Ambition already getting locked up. The bubble straight in after the gold jumper. Look at Cuve just melting out Haru. Suddenly the smite threat is gone. Now he gets onto BDD trying to whittle him down. The Zonius comes through. Mad Life has to flash away, but Ambition finishes him off with the help of the Baron, and they're actually turning it around. A 2v... Oops. Oh. I can't tell if he's okay or not. The TP is still going to come through from Cuve and Untara, who are both on that bottom side. Untara comes straight into the fight, goes straight onto Wraith. Destiny comes through, gold card drawn, finds the Karma. He gets locked up. Nice double bubble. Locking him up. Cuve, though, goes in and finishes off the Nidalee. And now CJ have to run away and respect Cuve's power. Doesn't have the blade surge up quite yet. Crown comes over the wall. The Death Ray not going to connect, but Mad Life still goes down. Sonya's there for BDD, but he's going to get popped as soon as he comes out of this one. Looks like it's going to be an ace for Samsung, taking down CJ. Only 2 inhibitors are ready to be exposed. On the hunt gets popped, they get a couple more hits, and wow, look at the damage on the Ruler. Shield comes through, but he gets popped. Haru goes in, finds it, gets locked up into the gravity field. It's going to be Chaos Storm coming down, but they take out Crown as well. Now it's just going to be Cube, the only source of damage. Dashing over onto BDD, gets locked up on the gold card. He's trying to get out of here, still has the GA. It will come back up. Haru's just going to get out of range, throw the heal. Javelin lands, and suddenly 3 members of Samsung are dead.
But what can CJ to know that there wasn't going to be a Baron going on and then turned around and rushed the objective?
Oh boy.
This is a little bit greedy.
Yeah, Destiny coming in on the backside of the pit, but Baron's already really low. TP not going to come through. That's going to be the spite away by Ambition as he locks that one up, goes in with a tunnel, does get a pop up onto Antara and Haru, but they're both still very tanky. Cube trying to get onto Kramer, but he's getting healed up immensely by the Nidalee, and Cube has to flash out. Ambition going to go down with his Guardian Angel, and Samsung should probably just back off here, sacrifice the Rek'Sai, and it looks like that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, they had...
Does have that Hurricane, can clear out those waves pretty quickly, but even so, On the Hunt gonna get popped with the Karma speed up, quadruple knock up there by Ambition. Utara gonna get sucked back into the gravity field, has to flash out, but it might not be enough. Flash forward by Ambition, knocks him up yet again. He's getting the regen from Zap Magic Passive, but it's not enough. He goes down, and Ambition will barely survive getting those heals coming out. The shields from Wraith and now Samsung looking like they're going to be able to take the game here at about the 45-minute mark. One Nexus Tower goes down, the second one to follow. CJ is not able to do anything. Destiny gets popped. He goes in, has to use the Zhonya's. Cube still has that Guardian Angels available. It does get popped. Ambition goes back, snaps back in with the Void Rush. And Kramer gets melted by Crown, who's finally showing up with the damage. They take him down. Mad Life, the only one alive. The Nexus falls, and Samsung are 1 game up over CJ Entus.
That was actually a really fun game of League of Legends.